What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing great. Today we're going to be focusing on another Hpi Baja, but this time the 5Sc model. Again, these are unfortunately one of the discontinued kits, and this is in such mint condition. Obviously I had to restore it to get to this state, but yeah, like I've been showing you before, I've been very nostalgic about this two-wheel drive platform lately, so I just wanted to kind of give you a look at this beautiful vintage 5Sc, mint condition. Let's take a look underneath the body, but before we do that, just admire even the great condition rodeo wheels. I think it's just, rodeo tires, and the mint condition wheels. It just looks great. This platform drives spectacular. Again, as you can see, it's super clean. With regards to restoration, by the way, because I know you can't buy these new, and if any of you guys are buying these from eBay or Marketplace or whatever it is, if you're getting any used ones, the first thing I would do before you even touch, the engine and all that stuff, first thing I like to do to make sure the drive is going to be beautiful and enjoyable, the suspension. I refresh all the suspension, so all the oil completely changed, and there's a rebuild kit for the shocks you can buy. Just rebuild the whole suspension. Next thing I would look at is the engine, the electronics, make sure everything is great, clean the carburetor, change all the gaskets, check the compression, make sure it's great. Sometimes, since I have many of these, I don't change the servos in all of them because it just gets really expensive if you're going to do that on every single kit. But I would say maybe 60%, 70% of the kits that I have, or the Hpi Bajas that I have, because I think I have 7 Bajas right now, I think changing the servos are a good idea to have a high-speed servo. The other thing I would do, the NiMH battery is great, but I would always do a 7.4 lithium battery just to give you that extra juice while driving. Yeah, and honestly, I can't say enough great things about these platforms. They look great, they sound great. We know that there are other kits out there like the MCDs, the Low Cs, and the Krakens, and a lot of great brands, and I love them all. I wish I could have all the models and makes, but again, this is an expensive hobby, so whichever one you get, you're going to be really happy with. But for now, focusing on the 5B platform and the restored 5B platform, this thing I'm confident will drive like new, like back in 2009, 10, or even 11 when it was released. So yeah, this is a 10-year-old, more than 10-year-old chassis and kit. Even the engine is the original Fuelie engine. So we are running right now a completely bone stock Baja 5Sc. But as always, stock or not stock, the tuning, the carburetor, if you get it dialed in, honestly, that's the main thing with these things, is just to get the carburetor dialed in, take your time, adjust the low speed, the high speed, the idle. It's really easy. It's only 3 screws. You adjust one at a time. I usually like to adjust the low speed first. So low speed is where I always make sure I get right first. Then when you're, driving it, if you feel that the top end is rich or lean, you can adjust based on that. I've been asked to do a video on carburetor, settings often, and I thought it was a simple thing that's kind of obvious to many people, but I guess it's not. So we'll probably have a video like that one day in the future, or in the near future, let's say. But for now, let's get to driving this kit because it is an absolute monster. Okay, that's it for today's video. This is fresh after the run. I don't know if you noticed, but I was driving it without the mud flaps. Finally got them, the rear mud flaps. These are actually impossible to find, and even if you do find them, the prices they're asking for something like this is ridiculous. It wasn't like that back in the day, but I guess it is what it is. With everything being discontinued, you get jacking of the prices. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for the Baja 5Sc. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.